Everyone can see you drinking, honey.
Thanks.
You're on.
Welcome to our call. Looks like we got everything set up here. I'm just making sure I'm checking a few things and we got everything all taken care of. Awesome guys. Well, thank you for being here tonight. My name's Tony Krashowetz. I'm Elite Pro 9 with LIfeVantage, and I've been a part of this company for 12 years. And I'm super excited to be here today to share with you the LIfeVantage overview. My wife and I, Mari, live here in southern Utah. We've been married for, oh my goodness, almost 6 years. So we're a blended family. We have 11 children, and we've got our 6th grandchild on the way. So we're excited about our grandchildren and where that's leading to. But it's just good to be here with you tonight. Thank you, LIfeVantage family, for being on, taking a Saturday evening to be here. Also, I want to thank the guests for being on here. The person that invited you, they care about you, they love you, and I'm super excited and honored to share this information with you that's drastically changed my family's life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here. I believe I'm going to share my screen here because this is a little bit different than when I'm on the Zoom. This might have been something I didn't go through here. Let's see here. This is different, you guys. Oh, I wanted to share my screen, but I'm not seeing my Zoom. I don't know why. You know, this is the fun part of doing Facebook Live. I don't know where I share my screen at with this guy. This is a piece here. I didn't practice this. What do we got here? Watch. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. I don't see anything unless it's not showing me down here. I apologize for that. But on my Zoom, I usually just have a spot here to put share screen. And I'm not seeing that on the Facebook Live part here. So I don't know if I'm in my Zoom. Oh, here it is. I got it. Thank you guys for patience. And hey, this isn't something I do all the time. So if you're an old country bumpkin like me and doing some Facebook Live action for really the first time for me, I've done a lot of Zooms and stuff. So thank you for your patience. I found out where I'm at here. Let me share my screen and get rolling here, guys. All right, here. Let's share that. Get that pulled up there. Okay. Get it from the beginning here. All righty, so thank you for being here for the LIfeVantage overview. There I am, Tony Krashowetz, Pro 9 with LIfeVantage. Again, been here 12 years. Just a proper disclosure. So what you're going to see in here tonight, especially income and building a business, is nothing's guaranteed. You know, in the compensation plan, all of it's dependent on our success, our work ethic, our diligent market conditions. So LIfeVantage doesn't guarantee any income or rank success, but I can tell you, by following this group of people and these leaders in this company, if you'll put the time and effort in, you'll have the same experience that we've had here. Also, our products are not intended to treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate any diseases. There's my gorgeous bride that I was telling you about here when I got a little wigged out trying to get things lined up. So Mari and I be married 6 years. Yes, we do have 11 kids. I know some people fall off their chair when we tell them that. So we're a blended family. We're a Brady Bunch times 2. And again, we have our 6th grandchild on the way. And here's what I used to do. So if anybody could do this business, you guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Truck driving, moving furniture. I grew up in a trucking and moving family. I did that for almost 24 years long hauling. So any of my fellow truckers out there, thank you for moving all our goods and delivering everything in our economy. I was part of that, but I was on the furniture side. I was a household goods mover or a bed bugger from the CB. And so that's what we did, relocated people. And I did that mostly with United Van Lines, again, for almost 24 years, put about 2 to 3 million miles in. And then I got introduced to this incredible business in September of 2009. So let's talk about leveling up your life, taking control of health in your bank account. Let's talk about the discovery, you guys. When I saw the ABC Primetime almost 12 years ago, I didn't really want to go. I didn't want to look at it. My life wasn't the best. I was wanting to be home with my family, and someone says, hey, come over, we're having this barbecue, and I knew they wanted to show me something or sell me something. I wasn't entirely sure, and so I just didn't really want to go. And thank heavens my wife said, you know what, we're going because I don't have to cook dinner. So I get this ABC Primetime in front of me, And I watched this episode, and John Quinones come in and get a blood test and this discovery and this reducing oxidative stress. And I wasn't really familiar a lot with the terminology, but for some reason it hit me that it was real. And then when I went home and I started to look at this a little more, and as I've been a part of this company, you guys, this is where even today, I just get so stoked about what we're in front of. Think about discoveries, think about inventions, think about changes in the last 20, 30 years with different technologies. We're on to one of the biggest ones, and this is just my opinion because it's so connected to our health. And so award-winning scientist discovers the SOD molecule in the late 60s, actually won the Elliott Crescent Medal, was awarded, I shouldn't say won, awarded the Elliott Crescent Medal. This is for like the Wright brothers, Henry Ford, Alexander Graham Bell. This is huge, huge discoveries. So what they were doing is all this time scientists have been trying to figure out how do we slow down aging? And they found out this oxidative stress guy is at the center of it. You've heard of free radicals. I didn't know a ton about that, but I know what rust is. In fact, if you want to find out what oxidative stress is or this oxidation, cut an apple open and leave it on the countertop and watch it turn brown. That's literally before your eyes. That's just the air we breathe, right? And so this little activator pill, Protandim, Nerf2, was born and launched in 2003. ABC Primetime did this investigative report in 2005. You as a guest may have seen it. They already may have queued you up and had you watch that episode. Really significant. If you haven't, get with the person that invited you and have them send that Primetime to you. So it initiated a lot of media attention, a lot of scientific attention. As the company didn't have all the pieces together, they had this huge discovery for slowing oxidative stress down. But they put it into the direct sales business model in 2009. We're a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. Our ticker symbol is LFBN. And many universities from that ABC Primetime started to do self-funded studies, not to find out if Protandim reduce oxidative stress. See, it's involved in so many different so many different processes in the body and damaging that they wanted to take that new tool towards oxidative stress and put it in the studies against the things they were already looking at. So what causes oxidative stress? This is the hard part. We have to eat. We got to eat, we got to drink, and we got to breathe. So unless we want to, not be here anymore, we could stop doing those things. But no, we have to do that to be able to function and live. And so it's just in our environment. And oxidation, like cutting the apple open again, you see it turn brown because the air is corrosive. It has oxidation. This is why we paint everything. When you think about that, I've been out painting the house, and if you don't paint metal or wood, it just deteriorates so much faster because of the oxidants that are just in the air. Too little or too much exercise. When you see these pro athletes and for this, things go awry as they get older and things like that. Look at the environmental toxins, Wi-Fi, it's everywhere. My kids, anytime we go, you probably have your kids say, what's the Wi-Fi password, right? What are we getting on? EMFs, 4G, 5G, medications, and more. And so these are all the things that are just surrounding oxidative stress. And it's a battle that we've never been able to get a hold of, right? And that's what I want to tell you about here is that oxidative stress is connected to everything. When you look at our heart, blood vessels, immune system, brain, lung, joints, kidney, it's all the cells of our body are directly impacted by oxidative stress and free radicals. That leads to a whole host of conditions and problems later on down the road. There's a website called PubMed.gov, you guys. This is what I love about this company is that this science is second to none. And if you've heard of PubMed.gov, you're either a scientist, a doctor, a researcher. Tony, the truck driver, never heard of it before, but this is the only place that they go look at peer-reviewed published studies. And when you go in today and you just take oxidative stress and put it into PubMed.gov, there's over 250,000 published studies on oxidative stress. Back on the right, you can see when it looks at the bar graph as it's gone up and up and up over the past decade. It's just been a crazy how much study and studies have come out on oxidative stress. So until LIfeVantage, there is no solution to effectively lower oxidative stress. It didn't matter how much fruits and vegetables you ate, vitamins. Here's the thing, think about antioxidants. They're all over the place. They're even put it in candy bars and soda and stuff like that today because it's more of marketing. But we were told, get these antioxidants in your body. It's the vitamin C, whether it's resveratrol, the highest concentration, berry and those things, get them in there and try and feed your body these antioxidants. Well, science found out they just don't do enough. So here's why this is important, and this is the breakthrough. That if there's anything that I want you to be able to take away, I hope I do a good job of this, is that you understand that as you get older, you make less antioxidants. What's going on is your faucet is turning down little by little, year after year, and making your own antioxidants. So science and a lot of companies thought, well, let's eat them and consume them because we're not making them like we used to. This is what's cool about this, you guys, because Protandim, our Nerf2 synergizer, lowers oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. John Quinones only gave it 2 weeks on ABC Primetime, and it lowered his by 45%. What it's doing is it's turning your faucet back on. It's dialing back up your manufacturing, your body's ability to produce antioxidants right in the cell. The big discovery, right, for the Elliott Crescent metal, superoxide dismutase 30%, increased catalase by 54%, glutathione 300%. And here's what's really cool is the National Institute of Aging, they did this long-term study with different ingredients and products trying to find out, is there anything out there that really extends the life of cells? And they did this with male mice. And they found out that Protandim Nerf2 was the only one that actually did it. And so it's 5 natural ingredients. There's some people on here that maybe know their herbs and all the different things they do. What happens when these herbs are put together, synergistically, they turn up 1800% and they turn a pathway on in the cell called Nerf2 activation. So again, it's just turning your body on, and your body goes in and starts manufacturing those antioxidants. And what happens is oxidative stress goes lower and lower, down 40% on average. So again, we can consume those antioxidants. I'm not saying don't eat your fruits, don't eat your vegetables, don't get good nutrition, but for the battle of oxidative stress, here's why we can't do that by consuming those vegetables and fruits, is they're a one-to-one. You just can't eat 500 oranges in a day. You can't eat 10 pounds of broccoli sprouts. You can't consume 120, well, I guess you could. I would not want to be around somebody that had 110 cups of blueberries. That wouldn't be fun. But you can do it when you turn your body on to make its antioxidants. And here's why, because it's 1 to 1 million per second. Thinking about that, 1 to 1, trying to eat it, drink it, 1 to 1 million per second when you turn the faucet up by Nerf2 activation. And so again, you're just keeping yourself, whatever age you are, your oxidative stress could be here at 80, 40, you're going to lower it down after taking Protandim. Everybody lowers it down by 40%. Again, I mentioned PubMed.gov. Look at the universities on the bottom of this slide. We didn't fund these studies. We didn't ask for them. We didn't pay them. Hey, go tell us how good our product is. Again, the reason why they grabbed Protandim and wanted to put it in studies is because there'd never been a tool, again, the discovery, the breakthrough, to reduce oxidative stress like Protandim does by 40%. And then how about patents? This gets me excited too. Again, it's protecting our invention. 7 United States patents on it. You see that NBC did a couple shows on it, Today Show, Wall Street Journal, ABC News. Again, we mentioned the primetime, PBS, Dr. Phil. You can go look up these clips that have been done in the past that have highlighted Protandim. Here's what I love to kind of just polish this all off. And I know this is just kind of a 30,000-foot overview, and we just want to keep this to around 30 minutes. But look at what Washington State University said about Nerf2 activation. See, Protandim's a Nerf2 activator. Okay, it's potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine. Now tell me again, isn't that exciting? Don't we wish we could go back in time and be part of any of the big computer companies, any of the social media, any of Google, you know, and Amazon and the whole online distribution platform that you see today? Again, this is just my opinion. I believe this is one of the biggest because this is directly impacting our health. So that's the beginning of everything. As we've been out for, it'll be 12 years old this month on May 18th, you guys, that LifeVantage has been in business. And so we have other activating products. We have a skincare product that's patented, has Nerf2 in it, prebiotic, probiotic, a whey protein. We have a hair care system, Axio Focus energy drinks, and they're clean energy, you guys, sweetened with stevia, natural ingredients, have our daily wellness. And so what we have here is a portfolio of health and wellness products. And when you look at the market, there's over $600 billion a year already being spent on health and wellness. And when you take this product line, it's very disruptive. It's very advanced to what everybody's going to be doing in the future. That's pretty exciting from a timing standpoint and trends where everything's heading to with LifeVantage. Level up your bank account with LifeVantage, the LifeVantage opportunity. Okay, let's talk about that side hustle economy. This is pretty awesome. When you look at where we're at today, you know, companies like Uber that doesn't own a car, social sharing, Facebook, Airbnb doesn't own real estate, but again, they connect people to a place to stay. Instagram, and then you look at Amazon. Here's a company that totally pioneered online distribution to what it is today. There's thousands of companies that follow that model. And that's what we're going to participate in as business owners in LifeVantage, is participate in this economy that loves to have products dropped off at the doorstep, love to be on subscription orders, reoccurring orders that come month after month. And so it's the perfect meld. You can have a laptop, you can have your smartphone, you can run this business off any electronic device, and social sharing is an awesome. You don't have any physical locations necessarily. I'm here at my home in southern Utah doing this Facebook Live. The assets, the inventory, that's all part of LifeVantage. We don't have to do any of that, you guys. All we got to do is connect people to these advanced health and wellness products and connect people to the business opportunity. As a distributor, you're going to have your own online shopping portal. So as far as business is concerned, what we're doing is we're putting a network together, a consumption model of reuse of the products. And we're going to have customers that are going to come on board, and they're going to buy the product and continue to keep buying the products. Then we're going to have a network of business partners, distributors. Now we're going to go out and help them build their networks of business. And what that does is every month product is being purchased. So you can't find these products on the retail shelves. You can only find them through LifeVantage distributors, and they're going to be consumed on a monthly basis. And what that does is that offers us the ability to create leveraged income. So again, you get an app. This is what's cool. You have an app that you just get with your business, so you can start working with your business, and kind of like your secretary manages everything for you. And LifeVantage is continuing to update the app. It has artificial intelligence in it to remind you to do things. So this is kind of a picture here of what it looks like if someone was going to go shop and buy Nerf 2, $49.99 a month to buy it. They could buy it one time. They can continue to get on a subscription order and save and buy it over and over and over again. These are the markets that we're doing business in. So it's not about just where you live at. It's really cool. I never thought 12 years ago when I got involved with LifeVantage, you know, I wanted to build a side stream of income, and I wanted to get some options back. I was lacking in time from running in the truck and being gone. And I thought if I could build this on the side part-time and create that leveraged income, I didn't have any idea that I would be in different countries. You know, we have 5 different countries now because LifeVantage opens up other markets. And it's not just about me knowing people in other countries, it's your network. And so when you throw that rock in the pond, you have that ripple effect, you're going to have someone who knows somebody in these different markets that we're in. And we're going to continue to expand our global footprint as we move forward. So where do we get started? The starter kit, everybody has to come, and this is what makes you a distributor. It's $50. But keep in mind, if you just get a starter kit, which I don't recommend, you need to get at least 100 PV of product to get commissions. So get that. Look at that. Under 100 PV, you don't get paid anything. 100 PV to 199 PV, you're going to get 30% of the upfront bonuses, the smart bonuses. Now to maximize, and we don't want to leave any money on the table, you want a 200 personal volume each month. And you're going to get 40% of signing customers up, and you're going to get 40% when you sign distributor packs up. So here's what we have. We have 3 different packs. We have the silver pack at $350, you have the gold pack at $650, and you have the platinum pack at $1250. You're going to get more product for, you know, bang for your buck, so to speak, in your business purchase with your gold pack. And then your platinum pack, you're going to have everything in there. And it's a great way to go to launch your business, to have all the products that LifeVantage has. Also in the gold and platinum pack, you get an event pass. We have a major training coming up on July 10th called Elite Academy, and that is already going to be prepaid for in the gold and platinum pack. So how do we make money? We get paid weekly. So we have what's called daily pay, and so they can send out daily pay from enrollments during the week. And then we have monthly royalty commissions, generational matching bonus, and elite pools. Okay, so let's just break this down a little bit. So let's use this example, a gold pack, $650, one-time purchase for your business. Well, when you enroll a gold pack, you're going to get $200. Roll a second and a third, that's a total of $600. So what you've done is you paid for your business. So refer 3 packs and you have your money back. Same thing with the customer. This is how we get into profit mode here. A bottle of Protandim is $49.99. You're going to get $16, 40% of that enrollment. So by the time you've enrolled 3 customers on a bottle of Protandim, you're going to make $48. So again, refer 3 customers, you've got your Protandim paid for. This is what is really exciting about this business. And I know making those upfront commissions to build your business and get that foundation in, but these here are where leverage income. And I think a lot of times I didn't understand that before I got with LifeVantage. I knew how to go in and pack up the boxes, load up the furniture, take them from California to New York, drop it off, and I got paid. And then it was repeat, right? You have to do that again. That's linear income. You have to keep repeating. Here, you're building up leverage income, and it's based on that 200 PV. Again, maximizing the commissions in our business. So this example, you got 5 distributors that are consuming 200 PV a month. You're going to make $20. It's not just about the 5 that you brought on. Well, let's help them build 5. And look at that example on the second level. You have 25 people at 200 PV, so you're on 270 a month. And then look what happens by just duplicating that down to the third level. 9% payout. You have 125 people on 200 PV, $22.50. So you're around $2,500 a month. You introduce 5, who introduce 5, who introduce 5. You have 155 people on a 200 personal volume subscription order. And again, customers also, when you're signing and everybody's signing customers up, we're going to get paid those different percentages on the 9 levels of payout. We also have the generational matching bonus. I love this. I call this a teaching bonus. Anybody that you personally enroll in LifeVantage, you're going to get 10% match on their royalty commission check. So the more you can help them make, you're going to get a match. So if you can help a distributor that you enrolled make $1,000 a month, you're going to get an additional $100 bonus. What if you can help make them $10,000 a month? Then you're going to get a $1,000 bonus. And then 4 levels below, so in this example, level 2, 3, 4, and 5, you're going to get 5% match on those checks. So again, you can help people below down in your group build their businesses, and you're going to get a 5% matching bonus check. Now, the elite bonus pool is pretty darn cool. LifeVantage takes 4% of the gross global sales, so not on the net after they paid their taxes and all their bills and everything. It's not profit sharing. It's on gross revenue distribution. So the total volume the company sells each month, they take 4% and put it into this elite pool. How do we get to share in that? We hit the rank of Pro 7. The 7, 8, 9s, and 10s share in that first percent. Hit rank 8, then you're with the 8, 9s, and 10s, and you're in 2%. Go on to rank 9, you're with the 10s, and you're in 3%, and the Pro 10s, you're in all 4%. Think about that. We're in like 22 countries around the world right now. So what you've done is you actually positioned your business and your family and your, the money that the company is making worldwide and producing. You're putting yourself in front of everything this company is doing and where it's heading to. Here's our income disclosure statement. How far can you take this? I'm just going to expand this just a little bit. Hopefully that shows up on there. So we're just going to show you. No, it doesn't like me doing that. We won't do that. Here we go. So Pro 3s are averaging about $580 a month. I have to snap it back down. Don't like me doing that. So don't touch the screen anymore, Tony. You mess things up. There we go. Pro 5s are making almost $3,000 a month. Pro 4s, $1,400. And then Pro 7s are averaging about $12,000 a month. So again, another thing that I love about this type of a compensation plan is you're not limited. You're not limited by anybody. You get to decide how much income you want to produce and you want to make, and you just go out and build a business. And I'll tell you, one of the key little secret ingredients to this business is you go out and help enough people get what they want, then you're going to return and get what you want. And so look at that income disclosure statement and set a goal. Set how far you want to go with this business to create extra income for your family. So what kind of support do we have? Can you do this? Well, if I can get on here and do a Facebook Live, I used to be a truck driver. I can build a business to the Pro 9 level, so can you. Now, how I did that is I plugged in, you guys. I didn't go off and try and figure this off by myself. That would have been dangerous. That would have been a recipe for disaster, right? I just followed people that know how to build this business. I looked at the leaders and I said, okay, they're no different than me. They just want the same thing that I want. I want to be able to have choices, right? I want to have options for how I spend my time. And so I'm going to do what they do. And so you're going to have support from the customer side, distribution side. We got the mobile app. There's business education, skill set, mindset, and leadership training. I know all the leaders in our company, and they're fantastic, you guys. Follow what they do, plug into everything that's going on, and you will get your business launched and going. And you have a monthly marketing calendar complete with your graphics, campaigns, private support communities. So there's just tons of stuff that you can actually just plug yourself into to build a business. And so I'm going to try this here because I think we're at the end here. That was a racetrack for me. And I'm going to stop sharing here. I'm going to close this out. I know I can't see you, or I can see you. Look at that. You can see me, but I can't see you. And so when I look at what I was doing 12 years ago, it was awesome, you guys. I love being a truck driver. I love moving furniture. I love providing for my family. But it was just hard making that decision. And I don't think it's just me, the truck driver. It could be anybody in the job that they're doing or the business that they're in. It always seems like we're trying to figure out where to put our family in at. It's just so hard. And I found myself being gone for a week or two, coming home, trying to get 2 or 3 days with the family and being gone. It just seems like the most important people in our life, our loved ones, our kids, our wife, we're just not getting that time that we want to spend with them. And so when I got invited to this, I was excited because of the breakthrough in technology. I've been taking these products for 12 years. I'm going to take them for the rest of my life. I just love what our company and our culture is all about, and activating and turning these processes on our body to stack the odds in our favor to have a better health. Okay. But on the business side, I don't know anywhere else where you can get involved with a business and create the type of leverage income that gives you options. I still work hard, but I play hard. But think about having your calendar open and you get to decide when you want to do things and where you want to do things. Just think about that simple principle right there, instead of always like, okay, I got to do all this and then I got to fit you guys in over here. And so that's what we're offering you here tonight. Get back with the person that invited you. Ask them some questions. Tell them where you're at. If you're ready to do this thing, my wife and I, we signed up the next day. I thought, why not? I can do this on the side part-time. Let's see how far we can take this. And what it ended up doing is about a year later, I sold my truck and trailer and I exited that. That was my strategy. That was my plan to exit out of the truck because I knew how time consuming that was. And I started building more and more of a business here with LIfeVantage. It gives us more options. So let them know where you're at. Ask them what else you need to see and hear, and come join us. So just the leaders and leadership in this company on the corporate side and all the field leaders here, we're just going to continue to expand this family and love on people. And so thank you for being on here tonight and spending your Saturday evening with me. I'm going to close that out, and that's a wrap. Thank you for being on.